The Elder Scrolls Morrowind 3 is a new game released by Bethesda Software in 2006. It is an open-world RPG and is an excitingly riveting game to play. After you first create your character, you are then required to change your hairstyle which suits the skills involved. Changing a short hairstyle to a long hairstyle can determine your magicka skills, whereas picking your eye colour does determine if you're good with a bow or you're good with a sword. Now the main quest does involve going to a drug dealer's house, where he then gives you some gold, and the main quest is then over. The main quest is a little bit exciting, and it is also very long and rich in story. I think the fans will be very excited for this. Factions do make a return. This time we have the scuba diving faction, and we also have the pillow stealing faction, which most people have been excited to hear about. The pillow stealing faction was also present in Oblivion and does make a return to Morrowind. Throughout the game you will encounter a variety of NPCs. These can range from happy shopkeepers,
Let's do business.
to very mean people.
Filthy sweat.
Initiating dialogue with an NPC does involve waving a sword around in front of them, like so. However, this may be a little bit confusing to fans of the title, because usually waving of the sword around does initiate weather. Back in the previous games, however, waving swords is now commonplace for initiating dialogue and receiving quests. Waving swords is also an important way of receiving directions in order to get to the local bakery, and also make a magician appear in front of you who will play you a very exciting song. Most of the game does of course involve spoon collecting, and most spoons collected throughout the game does actually mean you win the game. There are a variety of spoons around to be collected, and it's very riveting to be able to find and complete your master spoon collection, which you can usually find in a cave or down in a bandit's house. Most spoons aren't actually cheap to buy as well. That does make the flow of the gameplay a little bit more exciting, because sometimes you do need to speak to some of the guards. But of course the spoon collection wouldn't actually be completed without being able to do fishing. Remember, Morrowind is a fishing simulator game, and when you do fishing, you're able to reel in a variety of different items other than fish, and this can include anything from trampolines to makeshift rockets. Everything that you find in the sea is then able to be added to your spoon collection. This is very intuitive gameplay. The game is spent mainly indoors as well, so anyone that has played the previous titles will understand that there are only a couple of outdoor locations. The traversing from indoors to outdoors is a very good gameplay mechanic, and it's very exciting to see just how far gameplay development has come over the years to see them include such an exciting piece of gameplay. 1 minute you're inside a building, you click on a door, and then you leave and you're outside. How exciting! Multiplayer options are included this time as well, and this includes the normal deathmatch and capture the flag. There are a number of different multiplayer maps included, and the online community is very strong. Most of the online play does play similar to that of Quake, but it's important to remember that health pickups is very much like Wolfenstein 3D, in that you must use the chat system in order to communicate and ask for health. Once you receive health, you then need to push the J and the Q key to receive some armor, which is very similar to those that have played Tomb Raider 2, so those that have played that game will be right at home in this multiplayer. Overall, Morrowind is a very good game and has some very exciting mechanics. Spoon collecting is up there along with pillow stealing, and I think everyone will enjoy the fishing mechanic.
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.